Hey guys, I got my curls in a bun. Cameron wants to talk about he wants me to talk about a date I went on with a psycho who allegedly watched his ex-girlfriend or girlfriend at the time commit. And
I don't like it.
Cameron, I'm trying to keep this so it doesn't get taken down. Okay, I met this guy on Instagram, I believe. He's quadroon, and I'm like, cool. Like, I don't know that many quadrooms, so I would love to like hear his experience. What's that like? I know he probably watches my videos, so please don't get mad at me and make me your alleged ex-victim, because I was terrified. Anyway, he basically was like, are you there? He basically was like, we met at the mall, Arundel Mills, and we were chilling, having fun, even though like girls were being rude, like ratchet, like, oh, I need me a light-skinned boy. And I was like, you can have him, because he's crazy, but go off. Like, people are disrespectful. If they see you with like a guy, like, they'll try to flirt with him. And the same thing if like a guy sees a girl with another guy, he'll try to flirt with them. That's happened to me a lot. Grow up. Anyway, this man, we get to sit down because like I just wanted to talk to him to get to know him, and it was awkward. And he was like, he started telling me a story about how like he dated someone before, and they went to the woods and they were talking, and basically she decided she wanted to, and she wanted him to do it with her. Like, she wanted him to do it with her. And basically he was like, he didn't want to do it, so he let her go first. And then he didn't call the cops. And I was like, whoa, that's a red flag. What do you mean you didn't call the cops? Like, I didn't want them to think I did it. And I'm like, of all the ways you could have handled this is how you chose to handle it. Okay, that's weird. That was really loud. Oh my god. Are you still there?
And I think the craziest thing is that was the first thing he decided to say. Like, he didn't say, I like the color blue.
Oh my gosh.
I play sports. No, I was definitely somewhere around a murder. So that's pretty wild.
Yes, the first thing he decided to say was that I went into the woods with my ex-girlfriend, and I'm just like, I'm just meeting this guy. Where's the girl who just said she needed a license? Come get him. Come get this man. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you were with someone who, and you didn't call the cops or anything? I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do in those situations. But he was like, I had to get out of there because I didn't want them to think I did it. And I was like, it's kind of valid. This is America. But at the same time, that's a lot to take in on the first date. And I was like, I have to get out of here. Again, if you see this, you didn't see this because you scared me. You scared Cam. Cam was like, where you at? We need to get you out of there. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be the next victim. I don't know. It was really weird. It was really awkward. He kept hitting me up after that, and I was just like, no, not after you. You know.
You seem to have a lot of situations where it's just like, it goes from probably okay to absolutely crimson, like terrible.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here and call 911. Where's the army?
I just go through the craziest situations that make no sense. I just want to know, like, if you're first meeting someone, why is that something that you feel the need to tell them? Like, oh yeah, I watched this girl and I just left. Like, is that supposed to make me feel safe? No, I felt terrified. And I was so excited to meet him because I've never met a quadroon. I don't know. I just never met like that many quadrooms at that time. Like, I know babies who are quadrooms, obviously, because I know a lot of mulattoes in my city. and in my family, but I don't know like quadrums who are like adults like me. But that was weird. That was not a good impression. I'm just gonna say it. It's not a good impression. I was like, whoa, chill. What do you do in your free time? Because that's a lot. That is a whole lot.
Yeah, if you're out there, you know, and you're watching this video, all I have to say is I am prepared for you to come around, right? We've been plotting just in case, you know, because again, that's weird. That's some psycho stuff. You look, a million things you could have said. The first thing you decided to say was some. I decided to watch somebody go. No.
Yeah.
No, we
a little. And he still like watches my stories and stuff, and I'm just like, no, sir, that's not gonna happen. We're not. No, like, it's like, why do the craziest things happen to me? And then I said that on like TikTok one day, and this guy was like, oh, it's because the DMV attracts people who want power. And I think that makes so much sense because, you know, it's like where the biggest like politicians live. Like, it attracts people who want to get into politics, who want power. Then their kids typically want power. So I think that's why we meet crazy people here. I did not come here for that same thing, even though there are good politicians. We need better ones. I feel like my dad only came here because like he was sick of the South. He was like, I'm going up north for a while, and then he went back to the South. So yeah, do you think that plays a part in it?
We could.
I think that got me valid points.
If I had to chalk it up to anything in the world, if there was an explanation, it's I do believe it is the Baltimore air. I think it gets to you. I think it does things to you because it's no way all of the people that you and I have encountered in our lives being in Baltimore have been absolutely just bad.
It's the lead. It's the lead. Yeah. I've always said that about Baltimore, but when I got like going out like more so into like the suburbs, like, which I've always done, it's still like really bad. Like, it's like a lot of people here are power hungry, and I guess that could be anywhere, but it's like kind of weird to me because I'm like, dude, like, I'm just chilling. Why are you like so trying to prove a point?
Like, I'm sorry, but what was he trying to, like, I'm trying to feel like what was the appropriate response?
I don't know.
Like, what was like,
I guess like he was like, oh, this is like a cool story. No, it's not. That's scary. Like, why would I don't even. First of all, I would be traumatized. Like, I was like, are you okay? Like, who goes through that and just, like, it just happened? Like, no.
No, I don't want to be around you, sir, you know? Like, Mr., oh, my goodness. Well. What you say? I mean, maybe this is just DMV, they just want power, but I don't understand. You know what? What does power? What I want to know now is what does power really mean to people? Like, what about power makes people just so?
They love it. They love it. It's gross, but they love it.
I'll be chilling. I don't know.
I don't get it, but that's all for this story. It was ghetto. It was terrifying. And absolutely. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, whoa, okay. And then I got a lift and went home.
Well, actually, you know what? I do want to say this, and I don't know if this is true. And if it's not, edit it out. Mm-hmm. At first, she wanted me to be there with her. Like,
I did.
Distancing thing. She was good because, you know, I guess friendship. But you know, you're looking out for each other. I don't know what I was doing at that time. I don't know if I was just being mean. I don't know what was going on.
You were like, no. You just didn't want to go. I was like, are you fine? This is why I believe in the buddy system, to always have like a friend nearby in case they try to, you know, sell your kidneys on the black market. That's really my biggest fear. What if they try to sell your kidneys on the black? Y'all watch that episode of Family Guy where they sold Meg's kidneys when she thought she finally had someone who liked her. Nope, he was using her for her kidney. And that is my biggest fear. That's why I don't meet
No,
people.
I know I can't let that happen anymore. But still, like I thought, just come to the mall. There's a lot of people there. Like, what's really gonna happen? And the first chance this guy gets, he's like, yeah, so I'm a criminal. So I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
it was weird. That's all for this story. I have really crazy stories, and I'm gonna keep telling them because someone has to hear this nonsense. It makes no sense that all this happens to me. It got to the point in my life where like everyone was just like, dude, there's no way this stuff keeps happening to you. And then like I have proof of it, and they're like, you have the worst luck. But I think it's funny. I think it's like God's just playing a game with me at this point.
I don't think it's as funny as she does, but I mean, hey, hope how you do.
It's ironically funny, not like funny like haha, someone tried to kill you. It's like no way this much stuff happens to one person at such a young age at that. Then again, I have a friend, they're like way older than me, they're like in their 50s, but they have crazy stuff happen to them, like their wife threw grease on them. But that's besides the point. That's traumatic. Yep. Bye.